Right, girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a coin. Today's gonna be what's happening. So I like to do that on Mondays, but it doesn't really matter when you are watching it. It's very much like when meant to be. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, we do 2 pounds and then we develop. We have quite a few decks and oracle to go through. So let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, what's happening? Queen of Wands, High Priestess, the 5 of Pentacles. So there is a knowing. There is a knowing that you are ready. You're ready to shine. You're ready to be successful. You're ready to be seen. You're ready to be loved. You're ready. That is it. And maybe you have a knowing with that special someone that you belong together. There is something that tells you, regardless if we are together or not, we belong. And that is really important. So yes, you may have been going through, as you can see, some harsh weather, which is coming very soon over here. But it doesn't matter. You have the knowing, okay? Even if you've been apart for years, even if nothing really happened, nothing haven't even started yet, you have the knowing, okay? And also because you have the idea of a queen, what am I saying? High priestess, a queen there, but no, this one is high priestess. High priest, high priestess, we don't do gender in tarot. You have the knowing again, but that is intuitive knowing. Your antenna are switched on 24/7. You are an old soul, soul in a young body. So you have that knowing again, okay? You might not know the how, but you just have a sense of, yes, this is happening. This is coming together. This is it. This is it. So maybe your person was very impressed by you. Wow, you are a lot to take in. You seem to be able to read that person. And they're just like, whoa, what's going on? How you do that? And maybe simply when you are entering a room, you just know who is who. People feel a bit naked in front of you. And that might translate into harsh, reaction because they're uncomfortable with that. That is a reflection on them, no reflection on you. But it is very possible that they feel like you see everything about them. You know exactly where they stand, what they're thinking really. And they might, as a result, gossip behind your back. But it doesn't matter because you know already, okay? So in the meantime, and I think we have this one yesterday, if I'm correct, we are going back at the sense of I am. And you're going back, male, female, doesn't matter, at your center stage in the spotlight. You deserve to be there. You have done the work. You are ready to be seen. Maybe you had an intuition. Maybe you had a knowing, but somehow it was not really happening. Now you're ready. I'm not afraid to succeed. I'm not afraid to be loved. I'm not afraid to be happy. I'm not afraid to be at peace. I'm not afraid to be seen altogether. And this is what's going on. Of course, you are perceived as someone very beautiful, very handsome, but you don't even know that because you're very humble. And what is happening is more like you kind of like don't actually understand why people look at you like that. It's just because you have that superb luminosity. And wherever you go, you bring that with you. Beautiful. I think we had this card yesterday, of course. Okay, so let's go into the Hidden Truth Oracle, which is always phenomenal. But you are ready to be seen, and I think you are ready for that. And that's great. I lost myself for a little while. Yes. Oh, I need to show it to you maybe. Yes, of course, that happened. But there was a point where you needed to lose yourself to actually entertain that knowing, to maybe train your intuition. You may have needed to go with very harsh people, very dark people, very jealous people to recognize, can I speak English? Recognize your light and knowing that you're worth it. Maybe you had to. Yeah, of course, because sometimes you do have to go through the darkness so you can appreciate the light. Fair enough. But now you're not going to apologize to be you. You're going to be fully yourself and happy to be. Okay? And that is with no apology at all. Brilliant. I love it. Okay? Positive thinking. Here we go. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. A positive attitude along with positive belief and thought are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry, think love. Of course, you have a positive thinking anyway to start with. You were absolutely born with all that light. You are the result of many lifetimes. You've been accumulating knowledge by yourself, that light. You've gone through many, many lifetimes. And that's why you're an old soul in a young body, regardless how old you are. And so positive thinking, yeah, you know that's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you're meant to be. That's what you represent for a lot of people. And maybe that annoys some people. Oh, oopsie daisy. So be it. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. Releasing expectation. Yeah, just embrace who you are. Expectation you can have. I mean, is difficult to have expectation, but you do need to have some. You do need to know where are your boundaries. You cannot allow anyone and everyone to just do whatever, but there is a minimum required. And that is a minimum expectation, to be treated with respect, to be appreciated, to be seen. You know them, you have the knowing, but maybe they imbalance because they see you shining bright. You are very powerful. So some of them might gossip, as I say, might betray you because they're uncomfortable, because you're shining bright, you are in your light. So they might treat you badly. So you do have to have a minimum amount of expectation to be treated with respect. If they feel uncomfortable, that's not your problem. That is their problem at the end of the day. Okay, so return to sender. Bingo, right? Very straight to the point here. Okay, the last one, which is about angel and abundance. Let's have a look. What do we have today? Declutter. Beautiful. You'll feel better and more focused if you take time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Yeah, declutter, I do that on a regular basis. And it's just allowed me to, I don't know if you can see anything. It allowed me to clear my mind, clear my space. And also yesterday, was nice and easy, it was Sunday, but I was decluttering also, addresses, telephone numbers, old stuff, emails, stuff like that. Decluttering, what do I need, what I don't need. I make space for new energy. I make space for, people or things that really are meant to be in my life. And sometimes it's just stuff that they've been giving you, but they didn't give it from the heart. They give it to you because they feel obligated, but it doesn't feel right. Train and recognize your intuition. Your intuition will tell you what to keep and what not to keep, and who to keep and not to keep. You are very, very in tune with your intuition. So exactly, you have that kind of compass within, knowing, okay, this is to stay, this is not to stay. Now, what does it mean? No idea. Do that, okay? And even to reset your agenda 2025, new year, just revisit 2024. Do I keep something? Do I not keep something? 2025 is number 9, is obviously it's about completing. So get ready to complete something or complete on something, and make space for that to happen. So declutter stuff you don't need, or people you don't need, or people who they don't want the best for you. Let's be honest, okay? Right, so pile number 2, what's happening? King of Sword, Judgment, the Emperor, holy shmoly. Well, we were talking about decluttering. Where we go? Purge. The Judgment card, it's very clear. You had to go to the skeleton of who you were, maybe both of you. And yeah, decluttering, preparing for this new year. Maybe spring also is coming, not so far away. Let's say positive. Before the snow start to fall, and just do that. And maybe you realize that, yeah, really you did a lot of that 2024. Be aware of it and declutter again. All right, so someone who was in love with you but wanted to push you away because he didn't know how to handle you. They loved you, but they were afraid of you having them for breakfast. Fair enough. But now they have that S of Sword, that clarity of mind too. So they're going to stop having an attitude to push you away, hot and cold, yes and no. They're going to stop doing this, because inevitably, boom, we have an emperor. So either they're going to grow into an emperor, take position, move toward you, say what they feel and how they love you, or you're going to get rid of anybody who treats you wrongly, because you declutter, you clear, you purge, and then you make space for someone who really is worth it. Okay? So for me, if we want an emperor, we need to go through the King of Pentacles, which we don't have here. So it could very much be that you're going to get rid of people like that in your life to make space for someone like this. It is very possible. But let's have more cards to see. Okay, let's have the hidden circle, for example, to see if we have 2 people or one who's transforming. Let's have a look. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yes, of course. You see, so yes, there is a purge. Either you purge that person, you say no. Excuse me, George is here. No, I'm not continuing this, little dance. Yes, no, no, yes, no. I'm just getting rid of that. And that was hard to let that person go. Maybe it could be reversed. They took it, at heart, but they took it hard because they had to get rid of you. And they didn't want to, but at the end of the day, that was better for everyone. And when you look back, you will think like, thank God. Okay, so regardless, either they were not ready or you were not, but at the end of the day, we're clearing all of this. Okay, so that's wonderful. Let's have here integrity. Bingo. Be flexible, but be also true to you. Stand by your belief and values, and other will stand by and believe in you. Integrity. Oh my goodness, so many people are surprised when you're loyal. That's a minimum require. Hello. I remember someone who said, oh my God, you're so loyal, over and over again. And I was surprised why you think that. And then I knew. Yep, there was no loyalty there. Right. Okay, so interesting. Yeah, integrity is to know who you are, know your values. And whatever is not congruent with that, you get rid of it. Bingo. You know what I'm saying? No fluffing around here. Hello. I am willing to see beyond my belief, ideas, and conclusions, activating the third eye. Here, you bet. It's time for you to get to the next level. And maybe you will have to leave some people behind because they don't embrace that. They don't understand. They're still very 1 + 1 = 2. It's not the case in your life, because what you did, you purge a lot of things, you clear a lot of stuff. And the thing is, now you're ready for someone who is in the same dimension than you, moving forward, opening the heart. And if those people can be friend, can be a partner, can be family, if they're not at that level, let them go. And they probably will, excuse me, George is here, they will be unhappy. They will maybe use the sword and be cutting. Yeah, but the thing is, you're not going to keep them in your environment when they don't do the work, because they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to do better. They kind of somehow, they have that little judgment, and you know it. Savings, good. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure, as you focus upon your life purpose. Yeah, saving as well, not just about money, but saving also the energy. Don't be the fountain of love. Don't give to everyone and the people feed on you because they don't do their homework. Don't let those people feed on you. Okay, make sure that you're saving yourself, you're saving your energy, you're saving your money, because you respect yourself. And yes, self-care, self-respect, self-love is by saving a little bit as you can, because it just depends if you have a bit of money or not, and everyone is recovering from Christmas at the moment. So maybe you can't really save much, but a little bit. Do have that mindset. So to say, well, I put a little bit for the rainy days, or I'm saving my energy. Yeah, you should. And I will highly recommend you do that, because some people, they love feeding on your energy. They will use any kind of funny to do that. So be aware, stay aware, and respect yourself and love yourself first. It's always a good idea. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.